flour there, and into the oven they go. That is so weird. It cooks so much, it's stuck to the top. So we are going to be experimenting with our sourdough bread this morning. Decided I wanted to try something new. I've got about, I don't know, 8 or 10 loaves under my belt. No expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm at least comfortable enough with this recipe that I kind of want to experiment. So this loaf this morning, my normal recipe that I use, and I added in 3 grams of garlic powder, 3 grams of onion powder, and then some dill. It's so light, it doesn't even like show up on the recipe or on the scale. So then I am going to try to do some add-ins. I have some white sharp cheddar cheese that I'm going to cube up and add during the bulk fermentation process. So fingers crossed. I hope this goes well. Also forgot to tell you, this time I'm out of bread flour, so I'm using regular all-purpose flour. And the recipe calls for my sourdough starter to have come directly from the refrigerator, but I also fed my starter differently. I had a smaller amount. I needed her to grow overnight while I was sleeping, so I did a 1:5:4 ratio when I fed her. I had 1 part starter, 5 parts flour, 4 parts water, and she grew. It was great. Got up this morning, she was full. She's also a lot thicker and tougher than what I've been used to my starter being, so that'll be interesting to see how it also affects my bread, having it not come directly from the fridge with this particular recipe, and having a different ratio of feeding for my sourdough starter. Fingers crossed. So this is what I mean by her being tougher. Normally, when I go to break up my starter and my water, it just mixes right in. This one, I've got to work her in and break her up. So I'm not really sure like how this is going to affect things or what this is going to do for the dough, but it'll be interesting to see. Okay, so it's probably been close to 2 hours since the first initial stretch and fold when I mixed the dough up and then waited 30 minutes and then did another one. So here's how we're looking. Now I've never done add-ins before, so I've got about this much cheese. Gonna just sprinkle her over and then do some stretch and folds like I've seen in videos, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so got it all folded in. That's what she looks like. Now typically the videos that I've seen, people do it like 2 or 3 times. This is my first time, so I decided that I'm just gonna add the cheese this once, let this finish bulk fermenting, and then once I'm done bulk fermenting, I go to shape. When I stretch the dough out, I'll add a little bit more cheese as I roll it up before its final rise when it needs to sit for an additional hour or 2. So this is where we're at with the add-ins. She's gonna go, my trailer runs pretty cool, so I'm putting her in the oven with the light on to try and get it to ferment a little quicker than usual. So wish me luck. It's 9:45 at night, and I am just getting ready to get the loaves in the oven. I skipped showing you guys the shaping and putting it in because it's so late. But on the one that I had cheese, I ended up doing some shredded cheddar cheese. This is what she looks like. Getting ready to score her. And this particular recipe calls for them going into a cold oven, covered for 45 minutes, and then taking the lids off and cooking them for an additional 15. My husband thought I only had an hour left an hour ago, so he's finally going to bed. And here is my other loaf. I would have liked it to get a little bigger. I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited. I hope they turn out well. I kind of wanted to let them proof a little bit longer before getting to this point, but it got so late. I thought starting at 7:30 this morning would work, but no. So going forward, I am going to be making them like in the afternoon, evening, and having them bulk ferment overnight so I can bake them the next day. I'm still getting this timing thing down. Okay, we did a really simple score. I'm gonna be getting a different knife that'll enable me to try and do the fancier ones, because the one that I have, I don't feel like I can do the wheat looking things, which I really want to be able to do. So there's that one, and a really simple score there, and into the oven they go. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. Now I gotta take it out and put it back in for 15 more minutes without the lid. I got the bougie gloves because I've got a limited space in between here, and it kept burning my arm, and I didn't want to burn myself anymore. So I got the gloves that everybody has. These are awesome. Smells so good. Close that back up. That is so weird. I have never seen a loaf cook like this before. Look at that. Okay. There is loaf 1. We go back in the oven for 15 more minutes. I don't know, like, it doesn't feel done. I don't know, we'll see. Here is the bread loaf with the inclusions. Well, this happened last time. Okay. It cooks so much, it's stuck to the top. Don't ruin it, don't ruin it, don't ruin it. Okay, there we go. Cheese. There we go, okay. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. And it smells so good, guys. My hand's hot. Look at that. Sorry, really bad camera shots here. Okay, she goes back in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'll show you the final results. And then I get to go to bed. Okay, I can't turn it off with the gloves on. Look at that. All right, let's take them out. Okay, put this here. This is definitely the weirdest looking loaf that I've made so far. And I think part of it is because I didn't like let it proof long enough. And I don't know. I'm hoping it's edible. Okay. Rice granules. And there's our okay, let's do this. Totally almost got that. This one looks amazing. Like, I'll give you a better look before we put it back. Look at that. Look at that. Sorry, it's now 11 o'clock at night and they have to be up at 6 o'clock to get ready for work, so I'm trying to be quiet. But that's the funky looking one. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I don't think she's done, if I'm being honest. I probably should do. It's too late now. I've already got the oven off, but they say that. Oh, it is. You just can't see. So you're gonna give me a light. There we go. Yeah. See, it's almost 200. So maybe it is done. It just is super light. It didn't brown up like my other ones usually do. Anyways, these will cool, and I'm gonna cut it into them tomorrow. Oh, that cheese. Bread's done. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm gonna turn the lights out and go to bed. Okay, it's the next morning. Menfolk are gone out the door for work. I was showing my husband this beautiful, lovely, amazing loaf. My first one ever with inclusions. I had him smell it. She heavy too, like she a hefty girl. Smells so good. And my husband smelled, felt, was excited, and then I put it away. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I have to cut it open and I have to share it. So you're gonna have to wait until you get home to be able to have some. And he looked at me like, how dare you? You had me smell it and was getting all excited. So here we go, let's cut into her and see how she looks. This is the loaf that I did without bread flour, which is my first one, because I ran out and I have regular flour and I wanted to use it before I got more bread flour. So, I don't want to ruin the counter, so we're gonna turn her over here. Alright, ready? Ready? Oh, look at that. There's the white cheese pockets, and then I ended up folding in some of the cheddar cheese. Last minute, it was a last minute decision, but smells so good. It looks good. I'm excited. So this was the one that I added onion powder, garlic powder, and then I added some dill as well. We're gonna try a piece. Usually I like to heat it up on my cast iron skillet. I don't have a toaster because RV life, you know, there's not a lot of room. So, but it tastes really good on the cast iron skillet. She's super soft, coming apart very nicely. Yep. Oh, wow. I feel like maybe a little bit less salt next time because the cheese adds salt to it. So I'll do a little bit less salt for this recipe in future. And I also feel like the other herbs and spices like also add to it. So she's just a smidge bit saltier. So good. He's gonna love this. All right. Now we have our other one. My husband didn't think she looked funny. It just wasn't as clean of a rise as I'm used to. Like, I feel like it's very scratchy and broken up. I mean, still looks good. Smells good. This one had Aleppo pepper. I even think I did a little bit of chili peppers, onion powder, garlic powder, no cheese. Let's, I think we'll do it this way. She feels super soft. Cut pretty easy. Interesting. Has a way different, I don't know, but she squishes good. My bottom did not burn, which is awesome sauce. Okay, I need to try this one too. We'll just do a little slice. Probably won't finish it. I'll put it in a baggie for later. This is a super thin slice, so maybe that's part of why I feel like she's cut. Yeah, super thin. That's gotta be it. Usually I cut it thicker. She's very moist feeling. All right. This one probably could have cooked maybe another like 10 minutes. It's not bad. It'll be even better when I heat it up on the cast iron skillet. Make it a little bit more crunchier, but she kind of tastes a little bit more doughy. Like, I don't know if you can really see it. There, see how it doesn't like spring back up? It kind of did, but not all the way. This is exciting. Makes me kind of want to experiment a little bit more in the bread making. I had to kind of get the feel for it. Yay. I don't really taste, that was a chili pepper or a flake. I like it. Oh, we're rocking. Sorry, I have laundry going, and when it does the spin cycle, this baby rocks and rolls. So, but she turned out good. Can't wait to try more.